Hello YouTubers. I thought I would do a kind of here are my phones, what I like the most about them comparison type video. Basically what you can see here is the LG viewty, the Nokia 6220 Classic and the Nokia N95 8GB. Now the Nokia N95 8GB is the most recent one that I've purchased, and I must admit it is my favourite out of the lot of them. So let's get started. First of all, we'll have a look at the LG viewty. This phone I have had for about 6 months. It has been my main video capture phone. It's got slow motion video capture on it, which I liked. No lens cover though, but then it hasn't got a scratch on it, so basically that lens cover isn't needed. The reason why I upgraded it was because the low light video quality was too dark. The normal light video capture was absolutely brilliant, and because of the slow motion video capture I found that it was a really good phone, but when it came to the low light it was just too dark for my liking, so that was one of the reasons why I changed it. And to be honest with you, I was getting fed up with the touchscreen. I prefer to have sort of solid keys to play around with, and so that was one of the reasons why I changed it. I would still say, if you don't mind touch, then the LG viewty is quite cheap now, and it is quite a reliable and nice phone to get. Obviously the upgrade of it is the LG Renoir, which is a more powerful version of it. The video capture that I've seen of the Renoir is alright, as I've said in my mobile reviews, but like I say, I don't really know unless I try them. So I'm just going to go on what I've seen, and the LG viewty is the best LG that I've used as far as video capture is concerned in normal light. So that's the LG viewty. Okay, next is the Nokia 6220 Classic. Now I got this because it was the cheapest at the time. I didn't have any other phones available for me to get, and it seemed to have a lot of the N series capabilities on it, and the video capture is probably the best I've seen so far, especially the low light video capture. I took some video of me sitting in my front room with the curtains closed at night, and the only light was the TV light, and it lit up the room really well, and I was really impressed by it. There are a few issues with it. One of the issues that I had was the unlock key, but doing the firmware update seems to have sorted that out. Another thing that annoys me is that the silent mode key, when you press and hold hash, doesn't actually work. The good thing about it though is it's got a lens cover, which I really liked, but the build quality isn't exactly top notch. But then if you want a cheaper version of the N series phones, then this is quite a good phone to get. Basically I wanted to upgrade from it because the phone that I wanted before I got this came available to me, so I decided to just go for it. There you go. That's the Nokia 6220 Classic. Now we come on to my favourite, the Nokia N95 8GB. Now the little clock thing you can see on there is a cclocks application which you use as a theme, and basically it gives you that nice old style clock thing. I don't know what it does to the power consumption yet, so I'll have to keep you posted on that. But this is a stonking phone. I love the size of the screen. I think it's absolutely excellent. When you go through the various different apps, it is a little bit slower than the other two phones, and when you're taking pictures or video it does take a little bit longer to start up, but I think that they are things that you can look past because it's such a really good phone. And you know, the various different elements on it, it is just, I'd love it. I think it's great. Okay, you haven't got an SD slot, which can be a little bit annoying. The USB data transfer, when you take stuff off of the inside memory and put it onto your computer, it is a little bit slower than normal, but unless you're going to be transferring 8 gigs worth of data, then just doing like a little video clip or some photos doesn't really make a lot of difference. As far as the video capture is concerned, it is just as good in the daytime as the 6220 Classic. The nighttime shot isn't as bright as the 62 Classic, but it is just as good, and the quality of the picture is outstanding. I would highly recommend this phone to anybody who's thinking about it. I did try to get hold of the N95 series, but I was told that the N95 8GB actually works faster than the N95. Whether that's true with the latest firmware, I'm not sure. But basically, I think this phone is going to carry me on for another year. All of my phones are pay-as-you-go. Obviously, you can get these free on contracts, and you can also buy it SIM-free. But I just think it is a really nice phone. I only got it yesterday, so there are a lot of elements on this phone that I haven't even tapped into yet. But what I've seen of it, it is just a really good phone. Another thing I like about the Nokia phones is the fact that you can change the themes yourself. There is a theme creator that you can download off of the Nokia website, and you can make your own themes. But I just think it's a really cracking phone, and I love it. I will probably do some video shots from it later on, but I just thought I would show you my phones. I have had a lot of other phones in the past. Basically, I would say that the top phones, from my opinion, are the Nokia, and then the LG and the Samsung sort of tie second place. Sony Ericsson, I had a Sony Ericsson, but I've been a bit disappointed with the Sony Ericssons because their video capture has just been rubbish, and I don't understand why, because they've got such a huge Sony camcorder giant behind them. I mean, I'm recording this on a Sony camcorder, and it's a flipping brilliant camcorder, so why they haven't joined everyone else on the camcorder front, I don't know. But anyway, that's enough from me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll do another review later on. Bye bye.